Debuting is the highest achievement of any trainee's life. But imagine debuting, making it big, and then completely falling off.
hoerangae.
Before we start the video, I would like to state that this is in no way a hate or shade video. I just wanted to talk about idols who deserve more credit than they are currently receiving.
hoerangae.
Chungha is easily one of the most talented solo artists to ever breathe on this planet. Her eye-catching dance performances and stellar vocals she showcased in IOI gained her a lot of love and attention. Although when IOI disbanded, she went solo. And honestly, out of the IOI members, I feel like she had one of the most successful solo careers out of all of them. Because Girly pumped out banger after banger, from Roller Coaster to Gotta Go to Snapping to Stay Tonight. She was performing at major award shows and bringing home countless amounts of awards as well. Chungha really made a name for herself and was very well known and respected in the industry. However, due to poor management and promotions from her company, Chungha has sadly started to fall off a little. Her first studio album, and most recent album didn't perform as well as her previous work, with her most recent album being Baron Rare only selling 4,000 copies in its first week, compared to other solos' first week sales like Taeyong with 142,000, Moonbyul with over 70,000, Yena with over 64,000, and Nayeon with over 252,000. And speaking of promotions, she really only has one comeback, like official comeback a year with promotions. But I will always root for her. I feel like she has the potential to be one of the most legendary all-rounder idols. But the girlie has to leave her company. I mean, she said it herself that she doesn't enjoy staying at this company.
World Tour for Queen 청하라고 해주셨는데 내 버킷리스트야. 나도 하고 싶어. 나는 왜 안 시켜주는 거야, 이 MNH야. 회사 나가요? 저 나가고 싶어요. 내보내주세요. 이런 말 해도 되나? I take that back.
And I feel like her sound would maybe fit well in either Hybe or YG. I feel like they would welcome her. Maybe the Black Label. She can join SoMe. I know she has a lot of music coming out soon, so I hope, she gains traction again.
hoerangae.
Now, I'm not saying that Twice completely fell off, but I definitely think that the hype has died down from Fancy and Feel Special. The girls were on such a high, and they're still riding that wave from 2019, but I believe that a lot of fans are disappointed with More and More and Scientists. Personally though, I feel like I love More and More, I Can't Stop Me, Talk That Talk, such strong releases. Scientists has got to go though. That being said though, they haven't been able to get back to the level of Fancy, especially impact-wise. I feel like they are outselling themselves every comeback, but the overall impact that they're having isn't as strong as it used to be. We saw that the girls had a comeback this year and Nayeon had her solo as well, and I truly think that Nayeon's solo kind of outperformed Twice's comeback because that song was ingrained in every K-pop stan's brain, like whether they liked it or not, that song was going to play everywhere you go. But the girls just had a world tour, so I feel like there's no slowing down for them. But I do feel like since the concept changed from the super cutesy to like the more mature now, I feel like there's been a bit of confusion in the fandom. But I feel like we should just trust them. And you know what? They just re-signed their contract with all 9 members, so there's no slowing down for them.
hoerangae.
It's quite shocking and sad to hear that one of the groups that literally paved the way for K-pop are dwindling away. SNSD were the biggest girl group of their time, and I feel like they still have that lasting impact. They were selling out Madison Square Garden and full-blown stadiums in their rookie years. And I'm sure that they can still easily do that now, but the hype for them as a group has definitely gone down significantly. Their few most recent comebacks have definitely been for their loyal fans and haven't been making rounds around the industry as they usually would. Personally, I think they had their mini downfall when Jessica left the group and a lot of controversy started to surround the group. But then, members started releasing their own projects or pursuing other careers like acting. Not to toot anybody's horn, but Taeyeon probably has the most successful solo career out of the members. That girl is releasing bop after bop after bop. But that being said, the girls did just have a comeback a few months ago, and I feel like that was pretty successful. It's great to see all 8 members together again. They're starting to promote together, they're on variety shows together. So it's good to see that all 8 of them are still going strong. But do their recent releases have the same impact as G, I Got a Boy, Run Devil Run? Absolutely not.
hoerangae.
I love me some self-loving, feel-me-good songs, but ITZY have definitely gone down a road that not many favor. They literally had one of the strongest debuts with Dala Dala and a very, very strong comeback with IC and Wannabe. But then things started to change a little for them around the time of Not Shy's release. Don't get me wrong, Not Shy is one of my favorite K-pop songs overall. But a lot of people didn't like it that much and saw it as the changing point in ITZY's career. They then released In the Morning, Loco, and the worst of all of them, Sneakers. All the songs that didn't hit as hard as, their first 3 releases. But the girls went from being known from a bright, bubbly, solid, feel-good songs with strong choreo to pick-me concepts and talking instead of actually singing. Their most recent English release came out a few days ago and was super polarizing with people not knowing, what concept they're going with. But I believe that with all the pressure that came from the fans when all they're releasing was like the Love Yourself concepts, JYP probably pushed them to, change concepts instead of finding a niche that they could really explore and brand to themselves. I feel like Wannabe was definitely the highest peak, especially with the shoulder dance. With so many strong girl groups this year, I feel like they've been put on the back burner for a lot of people. And I will stand by the fact that Dala Dala, Icy, Wannabe, Not Shy, and Loco are some of the strongest K-pop songs ever. Sneakers has got to go though.
hoerangae!
Mamamoo are definitely one of the most unique groups in K-pop. They've built their fan base off of their super down-to-earth and real personalities. I think I can speak for every K-pop fan that you could not go anywhere in 2018 and 2019 without hearing starring Not Egotistic, Go Go Baby, and the one and only Hip. The ladies were on their way to the top and were taking home awards left, right, and center. But their releases from 2020 till now have fallen a little short compared to their previous work, not charting or doing as well. They're also much, much less active than they were before, and the members have focused on their solo careers as well, with all members having a solo out now. But from what I've seen, the overall public kind of strayed away from Mamamoo, as many expressed that they felt the concepts were being recycled too often, with some of their songs sounding a little older, or just being too generic. They did just have their comeback though with their 12th mini album, and they performed the best out of their most recent releases, but they haven't been able to achieve their 2018 and 2019 high. The Mamamoo members are so talented though, and it's sad to see that the general public is starting to lose interest in them, but I'm sure that they'll be able to rise to the top again. But for now, those are some of the girl groups / female idols who have sadly fallen off many people's radars and stan lists. Again, I would like to remind you that this is in no way a hate video. I just wanted to talk about idols who deserve much more than what they're receiving right now. And make sure you go stream and support your faves instead of hating on somebody else's success. But that is all from me today. Do all the things you're supposed to do on YouTube, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Clearly, I should become an idol because I can sing. But that's everything from me today. Please be respectful in the comments or else I will just block you. And as Hoshi always says,